Hello, my name's Rebecca and I'm your former IELTS examiner for this course, Prepare for IELTS Speaking. In order to complete the course, when you look at a lecture, check if there is a PDF for the lecture and if possible print it out. This will really help you to learn the key words and phrases in this course. The PDF will look something like this, and this is the model answer for the lecture, and I will go through the model answer in the lecture. As you're watching the video, make notes on your model answer. Highlight things that will be useful for you. Write down the meanings of the words as I explain them in the video. If you're not sure of the words, then pause the video as you go through it, but really take your time. It will really help you in your learning. Learn key words and phrases, such as in this one you can see a fitness fanatic or a fitness freak. These are really useful words, not just for this topic of describe an activity you do to keep healthy, but for other topics in Part 1 and Part 2 IELTS Speaking. Do not memorise the answers. It is impossible to memorise 50 Part 2 answers and hundreds of Part 1 questions and all their Part 3 answers as well. This course is about having a much broader range of vocabulary and a much greater awareness of grammar and lots of discourse markers that you can use in your answers. IELTS examiners know when answers have been memorised, and they will ask you questions to try and trick you and see if you can answer them. And if your answers are not as good as your memorised answers, then you're going to get a very low grade, possibly a 0. So instead of memorising full answers, learn key words and phrases. Then after you've done that, look at the topic again, such as this one, describe an activity you do to keep healthy, and try to make some notes for your answer. So if you got this topic card in the exam, what notes would you put down? Well, things like workout, fitness fanatic, sports person, equipment, trunks, goggles, chlorine. By writing down these keywords and phrases, it will help you to remember them. Keep doing it again and again. Practice giving answers and time yourself. Even record yourself and listen back. All of these things will help you. And in the days just before the exam, keep playing a few of the videos again and again to refresh your memory and keep these words and phrases in your head. So although this is an online video course, the most important thing that you must do is make your own notes. Practice your answers. You cannot just listen to me and expect to get a higher band score. You need to start making notes, making preparations, and taking an active part in your learning for IELTS. As well as for IELTS speaking, you will learn lots of words and phrases that will be useful for other parts of the IELTS exam, because the IELTS exam really is a massive vocabulary test. You need a huge amount of vocabulary to understand the IELTS reading, and similarly for the IELTS listening. And a lot of the words and phrases that you learn can be used for IELTS writing. When they're a bit informal, I will tell you, and you must not use these in your IELTS writing. Task 2, they might be suitable for Task 1 general. And I do regular updates on this course, so you might find after a few days of not looking at the course, you come back and things have moved around. Because IELTS speaking topics do change every few months, I try to update the course and sometimes need to move things around to make it easier to follow. So don't think you have to follow the course from start to finish. You can look at the videos that you think are most useful for you. If you only have a week before your IELTS test, then really focus on the Part 2s. I think these are the most important. I'm not going to do every single part 2 for the current IELTS speaking test. It would be impossible for you to learn all of those. I'm trying to give you strategies, vocabulary, and words and phrases that you can use for lots of different topics. If there is a particular topic you would like me to do, then send me a message, and if I'm in a good mood, I might do it. I try to focus on topics which I think are particularly tricky, or that I can include lots of vocabulary that is particularly useful. I'm going to say it again, you must take an active part in your learning. Don't just sit and watch the videos. Keep making notes, keep practicing, talk to your cat, your dog, whoever, but IELTS speaking is an active thing. You cannot just sit there and passively listen. But I hope you found the course useful, and you're obviously doing IELTS for a reason, maybe for your job, maybe for study. So just enjoy learning English, because there are lots of words and phrases in the course that will help you in the future if you need English. Thanks very much for watching. Good luck, and please message me if you have any problems.